Welcome back to another video of Path of Exile 2. Solo self-found hardcore sorceress. We're going to be a Stormweaver at a later point. Grab a waypoint here. We just started with Act 2. I just want to show you guys a little trick that we're going to do for a while. This area is a very nice place to farm, especially for swords. Because like the rares here could be tough. But it shouldn't be too hard to deal with, to be honest. Overstorms right now is dealing quite a bit of damage, and we should be hunky-dory on the damage aspect of things. Sticking to the left here, always like to go down a side. Choose a side and stick with it. And the experience in this area is just so good. I honestly think if you wanna, like, if you feel a bit weak, this is the place to farm. Obviously, it might be better on some characters than others, but from my point of view, it's really, really good on Sorc. Let's have a look here. We did level up again. So for now, we're just going to go down this path. We absolutely have no mana issues at the moment. Uncut skill gem 5. I'll take it. This seems a little much. But nothing Orbital Storms can't handle, you know what I'm saying? Should be close to the boss very soon. Here we go. Okay, boss time. Let's do it.
The pack leader up there.
Charging, so don't get hit by that. Only after the charge, he does this ability. Just be behind him. Make sure that you don't get hit by that. Charging again. Every time he charges, this rail of damage is coming through also. Pretty much just don't be in front of him. Sometimes that's a lethal one hit. I don't think it will kill you though. It will just do a ton of damage. Try and avoid as much damage as you can. Always dodge when he's hitting. And more often than not, you'll dodge the ability itself. And there we go. Boss is done. Now adds are spawning. Just stand your Orbital Storms and just spam. Everything just dies in front of you. Good stuff. Good stuff. So far, so good. Okay, we got a Regal Orb here.
There is power in this. I can feel it.
And there we go. The zone is done. If you want it to be. But because of how much XP we farm here, we're gonna do it one more time. So you click on the waypoint. if you're playing on PC, you hold down control. If you're on a controller, you just hold down the enter button or X. And then this screen will pop up and you say new instance. And then it will teleport to the same location, but it is completely different. And you can run the zone again with the boss and everything included. As I said, this is a really, really good place to farm. If you feel a bit weak, don't worry about it. Just come over here and do it again. Do the zone again. You can do this until you feel like, hey, I'm not getting much XP anymore. It is hardcore at the end of the day. You have to use everything in your arsenal to not die. And this is definitely one of them. One of the things you definitely can do. Let's just grab this for the money. Get out of the green goop. It does way too much damage. Our energy shield is very low, by the way. But we did take some strength nodes, so it does make sense. Yeah, just run the zone again. Run it as many times as you want. Farm exalts. If there's gear that you think is worth upgrading.
You are nothing.
Yeah, this time we're not finding the boss on the side. There's an actual little trick that I could show you guys as well. Because this boss is blocking the caravan from moving, so the only thing you should know is that the caravan is pointing towards where the boss is, if that makes sense. You could just look, hey, is the caravan looking left or right? And then you would know, okay, where the boss is, you know?
I can't do that yet.
You won't know exactly where the entrance is, but you'll know plus minus where the direction is. Okay, so sure, let's grab this. This will make our spark last longer. 10% is quite a long distance. Not just spark, but orb storm or firewall. All our abilities will last 10% longer. I think the ladies would love it if their husband can last 10% longer. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Wait a minute. Obviously, if you're not comfortable with this boss, you don't have to do this one. Like, I just think it's a good farm. Just look at how much XP we gain afterwards, though. It's ridiculous, dude. And I think it's partially because, like, half the fight is ads also. Or includes ads. Yeah, it's really, really good XP. Obviously, at this point is not that great XP anymore. So it's maybe not worth farming anymore. But yeah, this is a great way to farm if you do feel weak. And check it out again. Maybe there's an upgrade for us. Doesn't look like it. Sorry about the sneeze. Goodness. Yeah, you can see there. 10 minutes. We ran the place twice. Easy peasy. Identify our items.
Who goes there?
Still feeling pretty bad about the sneeze though. Increase energy shield. Lightning resist is only 6. If lightning resist was higher, I would have grabbed it. But it's pretty low. 15% movement speed, dude. Most probably will buy it. 7% cold resist as well.
Adorn and so take care.
Dum dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Prefer the one we have.
I will tell your tale.
Flame wall.
Okay, let's continue on.
I am a
We have to go to Alani Gates right now and
last.
just make sure that this section is done. It's unfortunately something you can't skip in the game. You have to do this, which is kind of weird. You have to run to her and say, hey,
Gates have been you have your orders.
and tell her, hey, Sekamas, what are you doing? And then the only other place we can go is Modern Quarry. There's a fire boss here, so if you want to exchange your charm to have some fire resist, feel free to do so.
The Faridan have been preparing for war. This night now grows warm.
Dude, this movement speed, it feels nice. You can also farm this area. Like, it really depends on what your class is and stuff. But like, if you look at your character level, mine shows in the top left, and look at the zone level, you always want to be on level or at least a level above. You never want to be under level. Not in hardcore. Never. Never in ever, like hardcore. You want to be under level. There's just so much like stats that you're missing out on. Even if it's just traveling nodes. The only time that I could say, okay, it doesn't really matter too much is if it's a jewel slot and you don't have a jewel to put in. Then maybe, okay, then maybe it doesn't matter. But on average, it does. So And if you still feel weak, guys, there's a few more nodes you can take. You can take this 3% as well. 30% increased energy shield, which is quite a lot. You can take the 15% recharge and also this one, which gives you additional stun threshold. It's really good stuff that we're gonna take way later. We don't take it yet. But if you do feel like you're squishy, you can take those. It does help quite a lot. It's just, I don't have much energy shield anyway, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, this is not good.
I can't do that next. Die, forgotten.
That rare was not cool, dude. They're exploding dead bodies, by the way. Okay. So uncut support gem 5s. We're at a point right now where we want to get 6s. Another level by Seduced. 10% even longer. So the longer duration we give Spark, the higher chance it has to hit an enemy. So your overall DPS increases, but it doesn't show on your DPS meter. I mean, I consider the skills, this thing right here, 131, as a DPS meter, right? But on Spark, it works weird. It's per Spark. It's per one Spark. Not per cost. I don't want to get exploded there. So I assume a rare will be here, yeah. Another rare by Seduced. Nice, we found the entrance. Very good. Our mana seems to be very good right now. We can actually go more into cast speed.
With some still inside. Corruption seems to have taken them.
10% energy shield. Yeah, we should actually go back and see if there's any focus on sale. I can take that superior thing. That means that it has quality on it. That's what superior means. And we could go break it down and get that material to like craft something else or give something else quality. Nice. Dex coat. Oh wow. We're getting cornered, dude. That's a lot of damage.
Darukan favors me.
Stop hurting me, Mabri. Ow. We are on the right track. Where did I say that? Right next to it, like a train track.
Fresh fuel burns, Marrakech scum. Deep breath. Burn, oppressor.
Don't be in this. Okay, she's charging us now. Just don't get hit by her if you can avoid it. It might be a one shot. With this one, she's gonna throw oil, so just don't be in the oil. again with this.
Slow down.
It's almost stunned also there. Just under. Yeah, she does like 3 moves the whole time. The powder, the oil, or the poison, the oil. And that's pretty much it. Chaos Orb.
Touch me, Faridan.
Dexterity Boots. Superior Grand Life Flask. Could be better than ours. Yeah, pretty straightforward fight, pretty much. Just have some okay fire resist and you'll be fine.
Quickly.
Hello.
Still looking for +1 all spells. There we go. You see, all +2 chaos. Oh, chaos. 42 lightning. This one has 61. I go back to this one. We want something badly.
Stay.
Our damage is still feeling okay though. $426 life.
Hello.
He's whatever. I mean, what we can do is potentially just craft this wand. Get it over with. But also gonna use this on. Mana regen? That's great. Maximum mana. Gain 4 life per enemy kill. Okay, the 4 life one, that is a bit sad. To be honest.
I know, but there is one less. So let us for glory.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to a place called Keth. Oh yeah, it's here first. Trader's Passage. Almost forgot about that, dude. Carlos Secamaus, we have to do that.
This passage is how the traitor betrayed her people. Now I explore its secrets.
All right.
Fine, preacher. Nothing will stand in my way.
Nothing will stand in our way, girl. Okay, this one right here. Duration 20%. Pretty good stuff, dude. Spark is lasting for a long time now. It's not the spiders I was hoping that would spawn, but dude, what is this? We're barely doing any damage. Like, I don't get it.
Victory is mine.
As soon as we kill the rare, they just all die. We'll run to the left first. I haven't saw any sticky notes yet, though.
Orbala and the Sisters 5. Beautiful. Trial, creature.
Still don't see the trial of second mass lady or Orbala. I think we're close to the exit, though. We'll run through the middle here. I think this might be where the exit is. Yeah. We'll come here afterwards. First, want to find the area's boss. He will give us a key to the Trial of Segamas, which is a Ascendancy. Your first Ascendancy area. There we go. If you see these sticky notes on the walls, you know that you are on the path to her. Actually called seals, but... just so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we found her.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
She's a pretty hard boss, actually.
You are centuries wounded.
Okay. When she says I'll turn, you have to dodge like a half a second later. With this, just don't get hit by it. The damage down doesn't do much, but the damage up does a lot. You have to search for her. When you find her, you have to like instantly go away. When she throws that thing, it's going to spawn an ally for her. When she does that, make sure you dodge. That does too much damage, by the way. We staggered her. Yeah, damage is really good though. So the biggest thing you have to dodge is, well, two things, right? She does a frontal with green projectiles coming out of her, like really fast. You have to get out of that. The stagger damage is not that high, so like you should just be able to roll. and run sideways. And then the other one is she like blinks around and put like a projectile down, and then she says Hatum. And when she says that, just half a second later, just roll. If you roll immediately, you will take damage. So yeah, the main reason to do the boss is for this item right here, Balbala's Barya. This is the Trial of Secamas key that you'll need.
Dead Maraketh. The Faridan must infest this place.
That game just crashed, by the way. Have to restart it.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
Reopen ancient gates of seven waters.
So there's an optional like boss you can do here if you want to. I wouldn't say it's a boss though, but it's a rare that it's pretty tough if you don't know the mechanics.
A dark shadow has fallen across the land.
Reach level 21. So we're gonna just continue going up. Gonna stack more int. Actually love this stun this duration. Duration of the spark, the duration of the orb of storms. It just all feels so good. Yeah, I couldn't stand an orb of storms, unfortunately. So it's over here, the optional bosses.
Didn't break a sweat.
There's your amulet. That's mana regeneration. Plus 40 mana. We can give it another tribute, I think. Life regen. Not too sure about that one, my buddy.
If we can allow the caravan through all three gates, my warriors will swarm the hunter. Give these demons no quarter.
See the difference when I'm standing in Spark. Wow, dude. Six
Flame wall.
over storms, baby. Let's go. I think I still need to use a shield, actually. You just feel 17 times more tankier with the shield in your hand. Oh, that's not good.
Not yet. Victory is mine.
She body blocked them. That's perfect.
The final gate is broken! We must continue our advance!
That was really nice. That she body blocked. She was useful for once. Nice. So this boss you get nothing for killing. Because you can't kill.
Is this possible?
This is the final boss of Act 2. But it's only like a weird stage of him. Oh, that hurts. You want to dodge this and then get into it? Into the circle? Oh my god, that did so much damage. It does 3 slices, you just want to dodge all 3. That's a laser. It's hard to time it correctly. It's the one you want to dodge and then get in. Now this, you just want to like do as much AoE damage as possible.
This time, we choose war. We shall finish this, but not today.
Make haste!
The caravan moves left, so we're gonna move left also.
He
Mark my
conjures the very
words,
sands
Salmangar.
against us!
I will return you to death.
This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat.
So we return to the caravan.
The country.
Nothing to identify.
If you are so,
So we did level up, right? So let's just have a look what we can get. 15 crit. What is the same energy shield? That's pretty good energy shield, dude, and fire resist. So the question is,
sands guide you.
do we need fire resist more than... Holy, we have so much cold resist, bro. What?
Need something?
That's crazy. So we can lose the lightning resist for 14 fire.
You are battle ready.
It's a pretty big upgrade in my opinion. It doesn't give 10 int, but we're not scaling with int. Not even slightly. Yet. We will eventually, but not yet. So resistances now is 1 on lightning resist, which is really bad. But you can solve it. I'll show you now.
We would speak to us.
Nice. Huh. We don't want that. The reason why we don't want this is because 15% of the total recovery you will lose mana. So if I heal myself, my mana will go down. So it's not great. So you want to not buy stuff like that. +2 chaos. So it seems like we still didn't level up. I would buy this right now if we weren't having money issues to craft it and see what we get, but
Do not wander.
we have serious money issues, so not gonna do that. We'll put away these gloves for our next character. So over here, check your resistances. You can see my lightning is very low. So you can grab lightning from here. Cold, fire, lightning. And you can put it on the chest piece. And then we have 24 extra lightning resist. And you can do this on the headpiece, the focus, the boots, and the gloves. So we can get a really good resistances running here. Read to all tributes. Body maximum mana. Critical hit chance. Yeah. Keep that necklace for next time.
Flame wall. Spark projectile.
We need level 22 to use this gem.
Flame wall.
$13 dex. We should have really good like gear somewhere. Six in 7 cold. Maybe, hopefully. Nope. What the? Why do I have that? No movement speed? I think this was my rarity stash. Stuff that I collected that had rarity on it. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, ours seems to be better. Extra lightning damage, mana regen. Yeah. Ours is better. Okay, let's head to our Trial of Sycamus.
Fight to the last.
Trial of Sycamus is a roguelike type of scenery. So you climb a ladder and like what buffs and debuffs you keep or get, you keep until the end of the game. My friend did die in here, and he was still in hardcore league, which is weird, but it does make sense to some extent. Those are all the movement speed stuff, but that's not the good ones.
I will serve. We have
Increase defenses. Gonna put your Valhalla in there. The good ones is honor resistance and maximum honor. So this thing is perfect. There's nothing better than this. It will make it that you pretty much can't fail. Honor resist. Like just get as much honor resist as you can. 17 honor resist. Increasing your defenses is also pretty good though. So if you see honor resist, you always put. Honor resist works the same as your owner resistances. There's a few different rooms. This is a sand glass or hourglass room. This means you have to survive a certain time or kill all 4 rares. Now there's an honor system here. Every time you take damage, the honor goes down. If your honor reaches 0, you die. So you want to do this without taking any damage whatsoever.
Didn't break a sweat.
Swift magnificence.
So you get also something called sacred water. This is your currency in this area.
A moment.
So you use the sacred water to buy stuff from vendors, like buffs. Okay, so anything that has a purple, like 4 squares or a circle around it, that is a debuff. So you want to go through the debuffs and see which ones are you fine with taking. Like this one, you cannot restore honor, right? When you get an affliction, you get an additional random affliction. So affliction is a debuff. 100% of the damage taken while in low life. Monsters inflict binding chains on hit. The bottom 2 is the good ones, okay? So the next thing you look at is what trial is it? This is an hourglass, which is literally what you just did. This is an escape one, so you just run for a while. And then after you're happy with what you, what room it is, right? You can then look at what is rewarded on top of that. So this one gives you honor for finishing it. So if you need to restore honor, this is an option. If you don't need to restore honor, this one is better because it is a bronze key that you're going to receive. So that is pretty much how this works. Ritual is not the most fun one to do, but it can be pretty fast. Like this one, only through rituals, very fast. You kill whatever it spawns inside the ritual, and the 2 guys that is opening the portal to the ritual. Okay, buddy.
Good riddance.
So rituals is pretty fast. That's pretty cool. The traps, in my opinion, is the worst room. So Gauntlet Trial, I think is what it's called. That is the trap room. I hate it so much. We don't need to restore honor, so we're gonna go for the bronze key. So this thing will show you, like, once you click on it, it gives you in a direction where the next one is. Now this is down. You just keep running down. You want to kill enemies, but like, you don't want to stay and kill them, right? You want to keep shooting, making sure that you stay full honor. There's the door. Here's the final one I need to click on. And see, right now we have a minute to click on it. Oh man, I took 2 honor damage. 2 honor. It's because we have so much resistance on our honor right now. That's crazy. Okay, so we only have the gauntlet. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the trap room. The trap rooms really suck because you have to do puzzles and traps. So you have to time this trap to run across. The better movement speed boots you have, the better for trap rooms. So there we go. You can dodge through this also, by the way, if you really want to. So it's just a way to get to the shortcut, pretty much. This one is sucky to deal with. You just have to run through it when the second one is going up. To pull this lever. That will be the two levers we need to pull. Now we can go that way. As I said before, you can roll through it. If you time it right, obviously. It takes a little bit of practice though, so like if you don't get it right, just keep practicing, you'll get it. I've never seen a 2 honor hit before, ever. You just have so much resistances, dude. It's crazy. I don't want to take the chance there. And once you get to the door, the trial is done. You can see like how long that room took versus the others. Okay, so we gonna have to take a negative here. So Sacred Water is not that bad. I don't mind taking that. Reduce movement speed by 25%. Monsters increase. This is the worst affliction you get in the game, by the way. Monsters' action speed cannot be slowed. Monsters have 25% increased attack, cast, and movement speed. This applies to bosses, and it's not good. So the 50% honor restored is also fine, reducing it. So I don't mind grabbing this one. We also get a boon for it. So most probably that's the best option we have here. I don't want to get 20%, 25% reduced movement speed. That's going to feel bad. I don't mind taking less Sacred Water. I don't think I'm going to even use the shop. So this is fine. We also leveled up here. Easy dodgy, dude. By the way, the slow attack from the little spiders, they don't take honor. The slow attack from the bigger spider, that does take honor. Yeah, single target DPS is still like down the toilet, so don't worry about it. So you can use a bronze key on this one if you want. Orders cash, sure. We got 71 gold. So we'll do ritual. So ritual you haven't seen yet? Oh no, we have. So if you click this, you gain a random boon. A boon is a buff, by the way. So even if your honor is full, you want to grab this. It's just a little honor buff, which is not even worth talking about. So fountain, a sacred fountain, both is fountains. Do you want to do escape or hourglass? I prefer escape. I think escape is way easier. For hourglass, there's rares that spawn. I mean, if you are someone that is like busy farming something called relics, sure, you can go for the rares, you know. I'm not farming relics. I'm just doing my trial. I will most probably eventually, if you get far enough, do it. There we go, our trial is done. There was one room I didn't show you guys.
A moment
Unfortunately, I don't even know what the room name is.
of respite.
But we got the first boss here, which is a fire boss.
Steel yourself.
Now every time this boss spawns, he will always do a stomp. So he will always do the stomp. Just don't be on top of the boss though. Man, these volcanoes hit me hard, dude. So just don't be close to the volcanoes.
Beware of the burst.
He's doing that burst again. Volcanoes again. They can only put down 4 volcanoes in total.
For the slam.
The slam is gonna make stuff fall from the roof. So the way you could see where it lands is there's a little tornado.
What falls?
A small, very, very faint tornado. And it will just show where it falls. I didn't see that one. Okay, boss done.
Garukan favors me.
We got 2 relics there. I'm not gonna grab the chest piece. We also have 1 bronze key and 1 silver key. So the sacred water that's left, you can see I have a 614. You can either decide to buy for the next run something like all 3 is bad, right? Maximum life, maximum honor. Like you don't want maximum honor, you want honor resist, right? So all 3 is pretty bad. So if you
May that serve you.
didn't find something good, you can come over here and you could spend your sacred water on keys. The bronze gloves, ranger, mysterious, or warrior. We'll take the mysterious one. And then we'll probably take gloves. Can't really tell if anything is good. This one has energy shield. Increase energy shield, maximum life. Cold resist is 15. That is really high. You can save it for another character even. So that is the bronze key. Now we have 1 silver key. So mysterious helmet, mysterious, or small relic. We'll go for mysterious again. And we got another bronze key. What the heck? Yeah, no, dude. So you come over here to the altar of Ascendancy. So then you can choose your Ascendancy. You can either choose between 1 of 2, depending on your class. Obviously, I'm a Sorc, so I can choose between Stormweaver and Chronomancer. We're gonna play Stormweaver. It just does the most damage. So 4% increased mana, and you have Arcane Surge. This is just really good. By the way, you can't change your Ascendancy. So like, if you don't like your Ascendancy, you'll have to replay the game with that character. Arcane Surge is just so good, by the way. It gives you 10% cast speed and 20% mana regen. So you want as much Arcane Surge you can get as soon as you can get it. It's just literally a 10% flat out buff. It's really insane. And there we go. We're done with our Trial of Segamas. This is the first one. So the first one is a lot shorter than the second one. Increase maximum honor. We can craft this one still. Nice. Put it here. Honor restored, honor resist. Really good one. No movement speed on the boots. The gloves is good. We'll keep it for another character. And there we go. Ascendancy done.
Greetings.
Need something?
We did level up. $17 fire resist. Energy shield. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I don't want this. $15 strength. That's a lot of strength, dude. I'm gonna buy this for another character eventually. Dum 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 dum. Pause speed. $161.
Do not wander.
Oh man. That's pretty bad. But it's okay. We'll take it. It heals more.
What? I will tell you.
Okay, we leveled up so we can use Spark now. And done. Alright. Trial complete, dude. How many times are you gonna say it? Okay, we're heading to Kith now. Use Ascendancy. I did.
Lost Keth. I can only imagine how beautiful you must have been in your time.
So yeah, we should have 10% attack speed now. And 20% mana regen.
Fall before me.
So there's dudes gonna come out of the floor. Mummies, big ones. They are pretty strong, by the way. Magic enemies, they always hurt. So in this area, we're looking for... The reason why we start with Kith, first of all, is because it's double fold, right? We find a clan relic here. And it's also the only area out of all the areas that we can choose of that will have a +2 skill. Right per mana flask, 90. The rest of the areas will not have a +2. That's why we start here. So there's our clan relic. This will be useful or used later.
I can see.
Grand life flask 260. For 420. Yeah, we don't really need the charm. Don't need that weapon. Obviously, we can sell it for gold.
Inhuman beast!
That's a lot of enemies, my buddy. I mean, I don't know, we're running. I feel like I changed directions. I think, yeah, we found the next zone. We still need to find the boss in this area. It literally does give a +2.
By Garu Khan!
Power shield leveled up. Grab more int. Don't know why. Still looking for the bows. By the way, this stairs has nothing in it. So don't even enter. Yeah, this is the boss room.
Kabbalah! I know of this serpent's tongue.
Okay. Don't be too close to her when she auto attacks. Protect your queen. She's gonna summon a lot of allies now to her. You want to be outside of this if you can. Just make sure you're like standing in between them. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the moves she does. Biggest one is just don't stand against her.
I will not believe this.
If you're melee, you just have to roll at the right time. That's literally it. It gives you a book. Read the book and you get +2. So we're getting 10% here. 10% here. That's 20% more damage, dude.
Buried beneath shifting sands, Keth still endures.
The zone is very scary, so just always just backtrack if you can. If you see all the little dudes spawn. Because like once they surround you, it's game over. Like you can't do anything. You got a superior headpiece, 15% quality. It already has more energy shield. Maximum mana and fire resist is 7. Unfortunate on the fire resist roll. A lot of enemies will spawn now. Again, just don't get surrounded, dude. Very important that you don't get surrounded. Got a ruby ring. Give some juicy fire resist. And then we also have a 6 here, which is more mana remnants. Normally this is a dead end, yeah. Try at the bottom here. Bro, why do I fight so many magic enemies, dude? It did end. These enemies we're standing next to is gonna spawn now. But you know, nothing Orbital Storms can't fix. Got a checkpoint here. Okay, this is the crab boss. There's gonna be again a lot of like small crabs spawning. Just make sure you don't get surrounded. The boss itself will also spawn quite a bit of crabs.
Didn't break a sweat. Defiled treasure. I will remember.
You will always get a jewel out of the boss. So we're hoping for projectile speed, projectile damage, evasion, mark skills, where we don't play with mark skills on this character. Unfortunate. Dude, that was so much damage with it, man. 630 chest piece. Fire quiver, a shield. Ooh, there we go. We got a really good shield here. You see, it has 51 block chance and it has 37% block chance. So this thing has, if you combine the like top and bottom, it gives about, what's it, 88% block chance. Which means you'll pretty much block the whole time. It has fire resist, maximum life. But yeah, we lose 61%. 61% damage, pretty much. Yeah, only you can decide if it's better for you or not to have a shield. No, in my eyes, I think it's better to have a shield. $150 life. We found the next zone. Very good, very good.
Such shrines were not meant for mortal eyes. I am honored.
It's a dead end. Boom. Almost leveling. All is a dead end there. Ooh, this is the fun room, dude. They will all spawn. We're gonna grab this. 30% increase elemental damage. Boom. Oh, they just disappear. Love that room, dude. Has to be one of my favorite rooms, and it actually is my favorite room in the whole game. I hate the crabs a lot, the small crabs, but that room makes up for it. But this is one of my favorite areas. You left the child to die. Boss fight time, dude.
Left a child to die. He holds a new loyalty now. My king nears.
Let's do it. For this boss, there's 4 corners. You don't want the boss to hit the corners at all. You want to dodge all the frontal stuff. There is one shot mechanic he does. That's the one shot mechanic. That. Yeah, the boss is not that hard.
He didn't want me.
Who is this?
Who is this? This is a skeleton.
The Ardura would not understand this. I must keep this to myself.
Why? Tell people about it.
There was a... I will tell your tale.
There we go. First area done.
Speak up.
I don't know. This is solo self-found hardcore. This is hardcore. Isn't it better to just use a shield?
I will tell your tale.
Let us have a look. We have 246 DPS. We lose 42 DPS. I don't know if it's worth the trade-off though. Will be so much tankier. Like, it's not even a joke.
Flame wall ignites enemies when caught in it. An orb of storm.
I think we will. I think we will. I don't know if we can craft this a bit. We can. Nope.
Hello.
Nope. Definitely craft that ring. I mean, we have 30%, 20, okay. I will craft the ring. A little alchemy. 2 to all attributes. That's a very low roll, dude. I think max is 5, lowest is 1, so it's a very low roll. Life 11, that's also low. Dex is medium, I think. I think the most you get is 15. Cold resist is 10. So we will use this ring. It's just terrible rolls, man. Very unfortunate. What is our resistance now? 57, 56, 30. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. I rolled pass speed. Ooh, that's nice. Energy shield recharge. We could use that for now also. Okay, next zone. Going to Badlands. There's Badlands. Our damage is definitely lower.
You who wake the dead shall count yourself among them. Vulgar-tongued rituals be damned.
But bro, we are so much tankier though. Oh my goodness. That was a really unfortunate combo of events there, which could have been vital without shield.
Not yet.
Ooh, that's Sigil of Power, bro. Requires level 25. For level 24. So we can drop Oh no, this is not good. Okay. Got a body block there for a second. We can drop Flame Wall now.
Flame Wall.
Oh man. We're dropping flame wall. Let's just do that quickly. Let me show you guys how. Oh, we can't. We need sigil of power first. Okay, in this area we need to find another clan piece. We need 2 in total. And we only have 1 so far. What do we have on this? +2 to fire, 11 int, mana regen. Unfortunate, no cast speed. That's literally the only thing you need on sigil power. Here's our clan relic. That's the second one we need. By the way, obviously you don't have to drop flame wall. We can keep it, but we're gonna use a curse. Maybe we shouldn't curse. Yeah, maybe we should drop curse instead. And now we can use this. Okay, so Sigil of Power is on us now. Leveled up. So you have a few options. Do you want to become tankier, more DPS? Like, what do you want, right? I think if we go tankier, we can actually put back focus on the offhand. So we're going to go this way. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get mana regen, and then 4% of the damage you take will go from your mana before your life. Mana before your life, and then 20%, so it's gonna be 28%. You can take this as well, but I feel like your mana will just die out completely if you do, so I'm not gonna do that at the moment. Okay, so we added Sigil of Power. Now I just have to add it to our bar. Sigil of Power. And now for Sigil of Power to work efficiently, we have to get Spark. Advanced Info. No. 2 options. Should not be on the second weapon. It should only be on the first one. And the same with this one. Skill options on the first one. And Sigil of Power. Okay. So maybe instead of cursing, we'll use Sigil of Power. So maybe let's just read what it does, so you guys can understand. Places a sigil to the ground, providing a powerful spell. Damage buff to you and allies while standing in it. The buff becomes more powerful the more mana you spend while standing in the sigil. So this buff just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing, which is insane. We have a better mana flask. A much better mana flask. Uncomparably better. This is a low power. Is it as good as Overstorms? Not even slightly, dude. Oh, this is not good. Ooh. A giant mana flask.
Garukan favors me.
Yeah, as soon as we shock, they're just dead. Okay, boss time. This is a double boss fight. You want to kill them as equally as possible. I need to get to safety. So that orb has like hexagon pretty much. Or just, yeah, it's just stuff is coming out of it. Let's just say that. And if one is down like this, the other one enrages like crazy. But just keep attacking, you'll eventually win.
May it stay this way. The great steed.
Make sure you pick up your task. That's why you're here in the first place. Giant mana flask again, so we'll check that out. I'm still looking for a +2 wand. It's very hard to get this low level though. But it is possible. The shield helped a lot in that final, that boss fight we were just in. Again, guys, if you do feel weak, just reset the zone. As long as the zone is not like extremely difficult, just farm it, you know? At the end of the day, you're gonna farm late game anyway. Like, the goal is not to make end game.
Take care.
The goal is to survive for as long as you play. So, I mean, end game is sure, but like, just survive, bro. Can't survive if you're dead again. You know what I'm saying? You're cold. I did check, right? Yeah, the thing that will increase our DPS a lot would be a...
I will tell your tale.
At this very moment,
What?
be a focus.
Do not wander.
So the next zone will be the Giants. Valley of the Titans. But unfortunately, guys, I do have to end it 14 minutes early. I'm so sorry, but I got to go sleep, man. I'm so tired. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I will catch you beautiful people in the very next video. Love you guys, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nibs. Take care. Bye-bye.